Hi, I'm Phil McGain, and today we're doing the rigging instructional video for the Blaze. So we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to roll out the sail. I already have the mast together. I already have the extension set. The Blaze is our free race sail and has a narrow sleeve, so when you slide the mast in, you're going to slide it into the cams as opposed to the Titan where you slide the mast on top of the battens and then pop the cams on later. So the sleeve is narrow. We're gonna slide the mast in and we're gonna feed the mast into the cams. There's two cams in the sail, so we can easily feed the two cams under the mast. Make sure the mast is together. Just work your way up and down the sail. The sail's been rigged before, so the mast pops in quite easily to the top. I've got my extension, so I'm going to put the extension on, feed my rope. Just push my sleeve up down there to expose the pulley. There's a lot of different mast extensions and you feed them differently, but when you do feed the rope, try to do it without crossing over too much, because it's going to make it easier to downhole. Now with the Blaze, once you get the downhole set, you generally don't want to leave the downhole up too much where the cams are going to be rotated and the battens are going to be rotated because they can break. So I'm going to pull a little downhole and pull some shape into the sail so the battens aren't rotated so far over. And I'm going to put the boom on. Should be able to get your hand inside the sleeve. To get to feed the rope onto the clamp. Clamp that home. Now I'm going to go back and pull the downhole. Again, you don't want to leave the downhole too far up and leave the battens exposed, turned over, because they can break. When you're pulling the downhole, you want to use some sort of rigging tool, some sort of crank, screwdriver, hammer, a piece of wood that you can make a loop like this. I just use my hand. Okay. That's probably about max downhole. What I'm going to do now is go back and put the boom on, feed the rope through the clue pulley, which is very easy to do. My boom length is already set. All the tech information is on the foot of the sail. My boom is 189. My extension is actually set on 26 and the downhole says 24, so you want to pull the downhole to 24. And there's a little diagram here that shows you how to measure it. It's the bottom of the mast to the bottom of the pulley. On this sail, 24 cm. So my outhaul pretty much set. I don't want to pull a lot of outhaul. I don't want to kill the bottom end of the sail, but I don't want to leave it super full either. So that looks pretty good. The twist is going to be quite loose in the very top batten. It's going to be coming into here, the looseness. And then as we go further down, the second batten is going to move in a little bit. Down to the third batten and the fourth batten. It's going to be a little bit loose, but not too much. The other thing we can see is when the sleeve is very tight up here in the top, that the setting, the downhole setting is correct. I'm going to go back and let the downhole off, and we can see how it changes the sail. So that's got very little downhole on it now. There's no twist up here. There's no looseness coming forward. The sleeve is quite loose, and that's not going to feel good on the water. Sail's going to be pulling from the top. It's going to get too full in the top, and it's not going to accelerate in the gust. So I'm going to go back, pull the sail. I can look at it. Yes, it looks quite loose, but once you get it on the water and everything gets filled out with the wind and you get moving on the board, the sail will fill out, twist, and feel alive and responsive, and you'll have good control. So that's about it for the rigging. Batten tension. This sail's already got batten tension on it, but generally you want to go through each batten, tension each batten, go through all the way to the top of the sail and make sure you have enough batten tension on it. If there's not enough batten tension, you will see wrinkles in this part of the sail here. This sail's got a few little wrinkles in it. I can probably put some more batten tension before I go sail it, but generally when you get a brand new sail, you want to go through each batten and make sure you wind that batten tension into it. All right, we're good to go in the water. Okay, we're going to de-rig the Blaze now. Quite easy, quite fast. First thing we're going to do is take the rope off the clue pulley on the out hole here. We're going to move the boom down a little bit. It makes it easy to get off. We're going to take the boom off. And we're going to let the downhole rope off. So Izzy, this one's for you. When you're letting the downhole off, you want to let it off quite quickly and just push those pins up to take the tension off the batten so the battens don't break. And then we can move up the mast, go up to the top of the mast. Just move your way down the mast and get it all off. I'm going to roll the sail up from the head, make it nice and tight. Tie me up over the button. Good to go.